welcome to another video. It's been a while since I've done a recipe video, but I'm really excited to start making some more because I had a break for a while, went overseas. Now I've come back, I've started working, but some days I've got off, so yeah, I feel like I'm gonna use those days productively and film some recipe videos because there's a whole bunch that I just want to film and get out there to help people with their vegan diet. So this recipe is really easy to make. It's so quick. It's literally one of those recipes where I get home and there's nothing prepared, so I just chuck everything that I've got in my pantry into a pot and a blender and yeah, make it. So it's, I didn't say what it was though. It's a creamy pasta it's a creamy sauce with the pasta. So it's kind of like a pasta carbonara, but instead of it being with like cheese and milk and all of that stuff, it's with avocado and cannellini beans. And cannellini beans are really awesome. They're really high in protein. And a lot of these kind of creamy vegan pasta recipes, they'll use like pumpkin or they'll use potato, and they're really good recipes as well. Don't get me wrong, but I like to add the cannellini beans because cannellini beans are full of protein. They're so good for you. And yeah, it's just something, you know, like Alex loves having extra protein whenever he can. I'm not like huge on the added protein, I don't really care. But for all those people who want the extra protein, this is a really great recipe, really tasty, and yeah, I'll show you everything you're going to need. Okay, so for this recipe you're going to need one ripe avocado, you're going to need some spinach leaves. I'm going to leave all of the measurements in the description down below, so if you finished watching the video and you want to get the recipe and the proper measurements, it's going to be in the description. I've got some kale leaves here. You don't have to use kale, I've just got kale and I need to use it up, so I would just substitute more spinach. And when it's all blended, anyway, it's basically, you can't taste it, it just looks green, and you've got all those vitamins in there, which is really good. These are frozen peas, garlic powder. If you don't have garlic powder, you can just use like a clove of garlic. Nutritional yeast, which gives it like the cheesy flavor. Cannellini beans, these are white cannellini beans, and I like them white because it doesn't make the sauce go all like brown and dark like they would if you were using like red kidney beans or black beans. And then plus, like if you're using brown rice pasta or, you know, all of these greens, so there's probably a tiny bit of protein in there as well. It's a pretty good nutritious meal altogether. Salt, pepper, almond milk. You can use oat milk as well, that works. And the pasta I'm using is spelt fusilli, but you can use whatever pasta you want. That's just the pasta I'm going to use. So yeah, that's everything you're going to need. Oh, and look how beautiful these roses are. Alex bought these for me because I got a job, and yeah, they're just so pretty, and he's awesome, so very lucky. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is open the cannellini beans. Be careful, don't slice your tendon open like I did. And drain those and rinse them. I don't really know why you should rinse them. I never really know if that's like something you should do or something that doesn't really matter. I have to do some more research, but I always rinse them anyway. So rinse them and put them in the blender with the garlic, salt, pepper, nutritional yeast, the spinach, and the avocado, and blend until it's like this creamy green sauce. Okay, so it's finished blending and it should have this kind of consistency, so it's quite thick still, but most of the salad leaves have blended down and it looks really green. It looks like a green smoothie, but it doesn't taste like a green smoothie. It's quite cheesy and salty and thick from the beans, and it's just perfect to stir through when the pasta is cooked. So I'm just going to try it now and just see if it needs anything else. It's really good. You could probably add like some lemon juice if you want it to be like a little bit more tangy, but I'm not going to do that. It's really good. If you want it to be like cheesier, you can add more nutritional yeast, and if you want it to be more garlic, you add more garlic. If you need salt, add more salt, obviously. So yeah, I'm just gonna let this sit now, and you can freeze this as well. Like, I've made quite a big serving here because I've got people coming over for dinner. But yeah, just if you don't use all of it, put it in the freezer in like a freezer bag or in a container or whatever, and it freezes, and like it's fine for, you know, a couple of months. I'm going to cook the pasta now. So what you're going to do now is cook pasta, or when your guests start arriving, because you don't want like soggy pasta sitting in the colander. So I'll cook the pasta, and when you put the pasta into the boiling water, add the frozen peas at the same time. The peas will be fine, they're not going to go mushy. So generally pasta cooks for like 8 to 11 minutes anyway. I think this pasta cooks for 8 minutes. So I'll put the peas in with the pasta, and then you drain them all together, and then you stir through the sauce, or however much sauce you want. And that's how you make it. It's really easy and really healthy. So yeah, I'll wait until my guests arrive, and then I'll start pouring in the pasta. Right, so my guests have arrived, and by guest I mean my lovely sister. Oh, by the way, this cheese is really good. If you live in Australia and you want some vegan cheese that doesn't taste like coconut oil, this one is made with coconut oil, but it tastes like actual tasty cheese, which is really amazing. Good. It's really good. Sister's approval. Okay, so the pot is boiling, and the way that I make sure that I'm dishing out enough pasta, oh, it got really steamy, hang on, is, I don't know, other people probably do this, but I like to measure how much pasta in like a bowl. So I measure out like a serving, so like that much, and then I'll pour that in, and then we've got 3 people, so I'll do 2 more servings. And now I'm just adding the peas. Okay, so now I'm just going to cook this for how long again? 8 minutes, and drain it, and then I'm going to pour the sauce over the top. Here's the finished product. It turned out really good. It's really tasty, and I'm super hungry, and I think everyone wants to eat now, so I better go and serve this up. But I wanted to get a photo and a short little clip of what it looks like. So yeah, that's the recipe, and if you like this recipe, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more recipe videos, then like this video, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.